We are back on the hockey pitch again, where action is going to take place. And again, the quest for 3 points is at stake for 2 teams that really feel that they don't deserve where they are currently. Out of the games played, all the 2 teams that we are going to talk about really feel that they don't deserve where they are. And so today I'm coming to find out from the 2 of them because they are going to clash. What's going to happen, really? So, reformers will be taking on Ghana Army. Who is reforming who? Who is really bringing order? Are the army men going to put order so that the prison officers really stay guard, or the prison officers are just going to open cell number 9, push them in? So it's army, reformers army. That's what you're going to talk about. So we're talking about the Greater Accra Sapholda Hockey League. And so get ready to be at the Theodosia Okun Hockey Stadium, the only hockey stadium, standard hockey stadium in Ghana. This weekend, gates are free. Everything free. Just come and enjoy it from the morning, from 6 a.m. Just be there throughout and watch this last game between these 2 people. And so now we want to start. Let me introduce my captains here. It's been a while, so let me just break the ice because the way they looked, and some of them have been training from Monday to now. Some of them are even from training before coming here. Or when they leave here, they are going back to training. Charlie, 3 points. Me 8 in Samuel. God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Spirit. They want it. Hey, if they don't take it, then they have to share the sports 1-1 and dash me 1. And that one they don't like. So let me break the ice. Let me go to you. So my immediate left, I have
Samuel Agbelie.
Okay. He happens to be
the captain for reformers.
So reformers are in the house. Yes. Are you ready to reform?
Of course.
You are going to reform?
Yeah, ready. Yeah.
Okay. Sadia Pesani. So reformers captain is in the house. And then I move to my extreme left. Please tell Ghanaians you so that they don't say I said it.
Yeah, Stephen Asamoah, captain for Ghana Army.
So the last time Stephen was here. So you remember you were here some time back?
Yeah, I was.
And you promised?
Yes, I did promise, and we did deliver.
Okay. Yes. So this one too?
The same way.
These are reformers.
Yeah, we're going to put order, as you said.
Yeah, we are going to put order.
Sure.
So, captain for Ghana Army is also in the house. And see, when you see these 2 captains and the way they marshal, they order their team around, and they play with passion, zeal, you'll be amazed that, how did they do it? There are days that this ball that can break into a windscreen, they play it like it is just a soft ball. They do stuff. They do magic on the field. Gentlemen, most welcome once again.
Thank you very much.
How ready are you guys? Reformers, let me start with you. Reformers.
Like previously, I've been talking to you. We are very ready. Actually, we've been picking up from our first game. We've played 3 games now, and this is our 4th game. So we've been picking up game after game. So I know that we are very much ready, and we are ready to face Ghana Army.
Okay, give Ghanaians a flashback. When you say you've been picking up your first game, who did you play with? Second, who did you play with? What was the result? And what have you picked up?
Yes.
You are going to play an army.
Yes. So our first game we played against Exchequers, the Bank of Ghana, and our second game I think we played against Police. Then our third game we played against GRE. So all these 3 games we've fallen short, but I know consistency have been our problem. So we've tried to solve those issues. We've been solving the issue of our fitness, solving the issues of our mental health. Then we've been solving the issues of our consistency. So I think the last game that we played was based on consistency. We were not clinical in the D. So that's something that we are checking on, and we are making sure that we will solve it by the end of this week. Before Saturday comes, we are done and we'll be ready.
Do you feel that the pairings they did really didn't favor you? Because you see where you are. You're going to play army.
Yes.
They are also battered, and
yes.
they want to redeem themselves.
Yes.
What you say. And so.
Yes, I won't say much about it, but it's still the league. You have to be ready and face whichever teams that is being given to you. So although we've played almost all the tough matches in the league, so I'll say still we are still playing, and we have to face it. That's how lemon was given to us, so we have to make lemonade out of it.
I like that. So they will use Ghana Army for Ngwongwo. So this weekend about 12 o'clock. Ngongo. So Alinko and go at the hockey pitch, please. So get ready because the surprise will come. It will come. They said you gave them, the parents gave them a lemon. So as for them, they won't complain, but they are going to make a juice out of it, lemonade. So Charlie, me yes, Ganami.
So,
How ready are you?
obviously, we're also coming out from a very rough start. But I mean, since we've put our arsenals together, as I told you at that time. Yes, we are picking up slowly. It's not been good for our start yet. I mean, both of us have been coming from defeat, and then our last game we won. Obviously, it's good for us. It's putting up in a good shape, and we are going phase to reformers. Wouldn't be an easy match for us. But yes, we are prepared a lot. Yeah.
I thought you say, oh, morale now is high because, you know, you've been playing. You've been doing all the things, but you have been told that in sports there is luck. But sometimes I also believe that luck, sometimes I don't know where it goes. But so if you won your last game, it shouldn't rather be a morale booster so you feel pity for reformers that you are going to add another dose to their disappointment.
Reformers is not a bad team at all. Any team that faces reformers go through hell before coming out with a win. And for me, if this game ends up in a draw, it wouldn't be a bad result, obviously, because both of us haven't gotten our hands on the league yet. But then, obviously, as I told you, you're going to put order. We're going to make sure our winning continues from the last game to more of our games ahead of us.
You know, I have been following your games you play. At the end of the fourth quarter, always I tell my colleagues that the result really doesn't reflect what really transpired on the pitch. Set pieces, found wanting. You switch gears any day. Umpire say, oh no, you want it to go this way. They say no. Then you switch gears. By the time you say Jack, the results has changed. Have you solved it psychologically? Are you ready for this game, Ami?
Yes, we are. See, hockey have got to do with you need to be fully concentrated for the 60 minutes. Because the game is breaking down to 15 minutes, you have to map a strategy at any point in time to adapt to the 15 minutes. The moment you lose 1 second concentration, that is where all things falls upon you. But we have gone to the drawing board, worked it out with our last 2 matches, 3 matches. We've realized where the shortfalls are coming from, and we've really solved it. So obviously, we'll be coming face to face with reformers, and we know it's not going to be an easy game for us. But as I told you, we're going to put order. Yeah.
So the other means that you prefer 3 points than sharing the spoils.
Yes, I mean every team prefer the 3 points, and we'll be going for the 3 points. But when it gets to the other side, I mean we are okay. But we make sure we put order by taking the 3 points.
You guys have been in this league for a while now. The last season, the 2 seasons, there are teams that when you play, you feel that I have played them. So even if it goes draw, it's a morale booster. The rest, Fala Friday. So you go. So far, have you played that team? And so you feel that, okay, yeah. So,
Well, all the teams in Accra League, Greater Accra League, it's not just a wash away.
yeah.
Everybody poses the threats, yes. Because now the game is developing, everybody's learning. So, reformers in our last encounter, they won. Obviously, they won all those matches in the last year's second round league. So, they are not an easy team as we see.
So you are afraid.
No, we are not. We are giving them that respect.
So you are going to guard against complacency.
Exactly.
That's it.
Sure.
But you know that if they score, it will not be a surprise.
No. I mean, they are good side.
Okay.
Yes, they are very good side.
Are you swollen headed by the you've beaten them before? So
No.
oh, so
No.
Last season is last season.
Yeah, it's mostly we say that is history. You understand? So we are coming inside this season, and even though we've won against them in past matches, we can see that this season we are playing is not really good like that for us. So I think we won't be basing on what we've played with them in the previous games.
But history is a good teacher.
Yes. If history is a good teacher, you need to work for it so that history will have to repeat itself again. Okay. You understand? So we don't just say that we've seen a history. And secondly, we've won against Police several seasons ago. But this season, in our first game with them, they scored. They won against us. So it means that history is not really something that you just have to linger on. There are situations where you need to work harder and extra to make sure you maintain that history.
So reformers, on Saturday, if Christ doesn't come, on Saturday, you are going to use them as lemonade.
Of course, because since he's saying that they are going to put us to order, we are going to reform them. But first, we are reforming ourselves first, so we make sure we can reform them.
Okay, so on that note, viewers, let's check the table, the standings now. As they talk, you should understand them and where they are coming from. So you appreciate the enormity, the tax ahead of them. So on the table now, as it stands, GRA are leading. Excellent results. 3 wins out of 3. Exchequers, they've picked 2. They've played 2 games. They've won 2. Police have played 3 games. They've won 2. Army, they are here. They've played 3 games. They've picked 1 win. Then we jump down there. Oh, reformers. And now they are going to turn their misery into joy by blending Army into... So, lemonade, Army. Army will be lemonade. So, that is it. Have you seen where you are now? This is the table.
Yeah.
This is the latest table.
Yes.
No go. No go for you.
Yes.
You don't have any goal. But you have -9 goals.
Yes.
Why? And Army has +3 goals.
Yes.
Can you score me? Will you?
Of course, we can. We've done it before, like you said, history.
So,
we've done it. We can score them.
But is the spirit in camp telling you that, or the spiritual realms, are they telling you something? Have you seen any pastor? Have you taken any sobolo, yes, moja? What have you done?
Yes, that's one part of the realm that you need to look
entered.
at. But aside that, we
Did you
still...
see police there? Because they say they play spiritual.
Well, if they maybe that's a different realm.
But you went to the Malam.
Of course, no.
Okay.
We have our own reformed realm that we are there. So it's part of us.
Cell
you
number
understand?
9.
Yeah, of course. So we've been there.
Okay, so we're checking out the fixtures now. I want to take your thoughts. Before you guys shut up, I want to take your thoughts. These are the games coming up this weekend, and your game will be the last one. So these are the parents. Police will be in action. You people have seen police. So what do you make of police Ackmen? Any surprise? Will can Ack surprise the law enforcers as it stands now?
Yeah, Ackmen, I told you they are developing team and they are really coming up strongly. Police supposed to win this match, yes.
Police is supposed to win.
Yes.
Meaning that when they joke.
Yeah, when they joke, they can surprise them.
Okay. Ack Girls, University of Ghana.
Yeah, these two teams are developing teams. So we mostly these things we don't have to check the results though. But I think they are doing good. And I've not really watched University of Ghana, but I've seen the Ack Girls. Their development is really getting high. So probably based on what I've seen, I can say maybe I'll give it to Ack Girls.
Okay. Yeah. So the Masters, you always see them around.
Yeah.
Golden Stakes, Sapholda.
I mean, I'll go for Sapholda. Straight for Sapholda.
You say Sapholda.
Yeah.
Extinguishes Army ladies.
This match, I saw the last game that Extinguishers played against GRA ladies, and it was surprising that to see them playing this kind of structured game that they were playing, giving them that experience in the midfield with the likes of Juanita and Rahel. So what I can say is Army has the young type of team that they have now. So for probability's sake, I can say Army should win this game, but they should be careful.
Then Legonites men will take on Exchequers, Kuchope.
Oh yeah, no team is easy in this league. But then I still expect Shakers to win. Yes, I mean
they came firing at police.
Yeah. These guys, I mean, they really have the youth side on them. They're energetic and they played together for a while. So obviously it's going to be a win for Shakers.
Okay. Then the last one will be the two of you.
Yes.
Will you change your mind?
They're classical.
Yes. Yeah.
No.
You've tagged
you see, a game like this, it's not really about we playing Army, but it's another. In a form, you should realize that it is the fight between the security services.
Okay.
You understand?
So the fight between you are trying to say that CESA games should come so that
of course.
it will intensify. You know, CESA games is coming, they are preparing. The leadership are really preparing.
Of course, we are waiting, but we are playing us now before it will come.
So when you play, we should expect your first win.
Of course.
We'll pay you.
Of course. You should expect it.
You are also coming to add up.
Yes,
in fact,
I mean,
your bosses are watching.
Yeah.
They want this win.
Since we have stepped out in our winning ways from our last match, I think we are supposed to continue. And we will continue.
So, viewers, this weekend, we are all going to the Theodosia Hockey Stadium. Come and meet these beautiful, handsome men playing hockey. When you see them, you not see them. So watch them very well. I'm a Chakiopi. They are like chameleon. So this weekend, we are all going to the hockey pitch. Please come there from 6 a.m. Let's enjoy hockey brewed in Ghana and in Accra. After all, Ghana is topping. We are good medalists already on the African scene too. No wahala Accra. Wish you guys all the best, but I'll be there. So make sure that if you don't win,
I'll meet you.
when I return, I have the cadet officers in the house. The championship is coming up. The music and the drill championship are just around the corner. They are coming to give us what we should be expecting. So watch the name that will be supered on my screen very soon. You understand why the gentleman is a big man. We'll be right back.